Alright. At worst, go get the stream directly on go get the stream directly on
3, 2,
um
1.
go get it on your phone on YouTube.
Alright.
Yeah, I know. Your Lambo accelerates faster. Now, there will be a couple of shortcuts that don't work well if you don't have Nitro Chemist, so I'll do those and explain that they aren't good. They are actually going to save you time if you don't have a Nitro Chemist kit. But that's like 2. Wow. I don't get how people actually watch this stuff.
What?
Someone already commented, and I can't see the comments, but that's... I'll check them after.
Yeah, that's how streaming works.
Yeah, but keep in mind, we're talking about my channel. No one follows me. I don't actually care, and it's weird. Okay, don't forget, full speed, turn left, climb up the hill. And you hit another car, didn't you?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So, on the stream, you'll see that I cut that a little bit too tight to the right. I should have been a little bit more left, then I wouldn't have hit that tree. That's okay.
Fuck. I shouldn't have left like that. Insert dick joke.
I need to fix this car. There's one live... Yeah, sorry, not live tuning. One pro setting that I need to fix on this. I can feel it. You know, this is the first time I actually stream the Crew Tune. It's just so you can have a video to watch that shows you my specific shortcuts. Because you're not going to see them while on yours.
Yeah. When you're done with that, I'm gonna put the video in my library.
And at the same time,
I would have liked the fact that you would have done the editing part, so I could know exactly certain points. Well, okay, percentage would mostly get me and let me know what part I'm not on. Like if like let's say %7, there's a shortcut, or 8. I could know exactly where to do it, but I just need to know where to do it.
I mean, how about this? Next time I do New York, I'll do a little cut down version of it to show the actual shortcuts only. It's just that I'll need to send me your email later, and I'll do that next time I do New York. I mean, hell, I don't care. We can do it again. I don't work tomorrow or Sunday.
You forgot my schedule, didn't you?
Yeah, I know. That doesn't mean you have to be there for the New York race that I do that and cut it down. I just need your email to send it to you.
Okay, hang on. Remember when I edited the Rainbow Six where I got fucking 3 kills with that shit? Like, only thing I did, I had to do to show you was edit it and then just record it and send it to you. That's how I basically do it. Cause I don't know the other way of sending it with full HD and all that stuff. Cause I don't think PlayStation would let you.
I'll figure it out. And that right there, 15% is a shortcut. Obviously. Now, you'll need to, basically 180 miles an hour is going to be around 300 kilometers an hour, okay? Ooh, that was really bad. I almost messed that up. Basically, every 100 kilometers is 60 miles an hour. So say you see my speedometer is at 350, do 60 plus 60 plus 60 plus 30. That's not the actual precise conversion, but it should be enough to give you a pretty good idea of what speeds you can take the turns at. And
Oh
word
no,
of warning,
I'm looking at the stream on my phone at the same time as I'm doing the race. I'm just trying to figure out what point.
is basically almost all of my shortcuts are around checkpoints. And if you look at the stream, I just took that turn to basically get to the highway. Ooh, that was wide. And I took it at 185 miles an hour.
What percentage did you to do that? Because
19.
I'm looking at your
19, just
your
before getting to 20%. 19%. See, if you listen carefully, you take a look at my brake lights, you'll see how I do the turns as well. This car is a little bit different because it's slidey, but most of my cars have the same setup. Another little corner cut that can be used for 24%. And that was really bad right there. Oh, no, oh. Just make sure you don't get kicked from the race, please.
Oh no, I'm moving and looking at the same time. Or try to.
Come on, get on. Thank you. And I took that a little bit too wide.
Hey, how you make the GPS of yours like that?
Hmm? Map?
Yeah.
Up arrow.
Oh, okay. Because I couldn't see the rest of the road without actually crashing. I'm guessing that's another thing, the blind spot shit. This also might help me with the shortcuts as well. %37%.
Mm-hmm. Good guess. How'd you know I was there?
Looking?
Yeah, I know how you knew I was there, dummy.
Okay, yeah, I won't be able to see that checkpoint. Not that checkpoint, the shortcut.
What, you mean you won't know how to get onto that 37% shortcut?
Yeah, I looked at the last minute and you already got over it.
Okay, put really simply, as you're going through the checkpoint, you turn left and head straight up. There's a dirt road. You jump on the dirt road, then you jump to the right onto the actual road a little bit later.
Damn it.
If I wasn't going for money and followers right now, I'd be so much further. You do realize I'm doing this with no NOS perks, right? My icon points are all on bucks, the car is all bucks and followers. I got no perks for NOS and it sucks so
Hey, what car are
bad.
you using?
And so, it's actually really good. It handles really well. The top end though, right now with most cars, I would be going about 10 miles an hour faster. And the top
Is it
speed
a
is a little
hypercar?
bit low. Yeah. The speed's a little bit low, but the top speed that is, oh, messed up that one. But the handling is very nice actually. It's got a nice feel to it. I still gotta tweak the tune a little bit more. It's not quite to my liking.
I was gonna ask you the price range because it depends
Don't
how
know.
long you do. Okay.
Seriously? Okay, anyway, normally you'll want to cut the tree really close. And you'll jump down. I'll just back on track to do it. Stupid ass traffic. So, let's try that again, shall we?
Oh, you crashed.
The traffic car was annoying. And I took that a little bit not tight enough. You want to turn
Is that
in more
not?
than that.
Is that an option or a glitch to turn off the damn traffic?
No, that's, you can really just turn off. And even if you run into 2, 3, 4 trees and get stopped and have to back up and go forward, you'll still save some time. Now, here are the tricky shortcuts. And I messed that one up. You're supposed to jump back onto the road directly, not go through that other little corner where that tree that I hit was. This car, I need to fix it. It's nice, but I'm not used to the shortcuts with it. And earlier when I did the race, I was just, you know, doing that all the time. You gotta admit, that was really nice. Tell me you saw the 360.
I saw it.
Okay.
Shh. Damn, I'm still behind. That looks like a light shortcut.
It's not, it won't save you that much time, but if you can take it at full speed, it'll save you about 10 seconds. That one at 54, 55%, that's when you're going to save some time. That was a little bit slow for that turn, but it's okay. If I had my Corvette, I'd be going in kilometers an hour instead of 410, 420. I'd be going like 460, 470. Ooh, whoa, whoa. Come on, get there. Okay. Now, this won't necessarily be the fastest I'll be able to do it in. Obviously. But yeah, it's still gonna be a good run. Yes, that traffic car screwed me up. And I messed up that turn 66% as well. This one right here, you gotta keep your speed up for. That might have been a little bit too much. Ooh. And to think I'd never driven this car until last night.
How recent? Like how recent?
Last night.
Yeah, no, last night. But when did you actually start driving it?
A little bit before you came into the chat.
Oh,
And you want to know the worst part?
what?
This was my third hypercar that I bought. I had my Koenigsegg Agera, I had my Aventador, and I had my Enzo. It was the second Ferrari I bought, because the first one was obviously the FXXK. You still watching the video?
Yes and no.
Oh,
I'm
goodness,
basically
that's that tune.
moving left and I'm moving my eyes left and right just to look at it.
You taped your phone to your TV screen. Oh, you want to hear something that happened? I have this belt, okay, that I bought, and the way the belt holds together, it's like some type of belt with little teeth that keep it closed, but the actual metal part of the belt and the leather part of the belt, that you got like a quarter of an inch space, right? For not even a quarter, an eighth of an inch. That was really bad on that turn. Yeah, as I was saying, an eighth of an inch around that the teeth actually dig into, and because they sewed the second end of the leather belt around it, they kind of sewed it back together on the other side because it's very thin leather, and it's stuffed with I don't know what else. Anyway, that kept on being annoying, and it kept on ripping, so I had to keep on cutting the belt shorter and shorter. Finally, about 2 weeks ago, because cutting it shorter only lasts me about 3 days, a few weeks ago, I decided, nah, I'm gonna do this the right way, with one of the two things that fix everything. Duct tape obviously was not an option, so I used super glue.
Wait, super glue for what?
On my belt to keep it together. Because that thing where the teeth go to hold the leather on the metal part of the belt, on the belt buckle, it wouldn't stop just slowly ripping after a few days, and it wouldn't hold anymore. I had my belt fall off at work because that belt buckle let go. So I super glued the belt buckle to the actual leather belt.
Why didn't you buy another one?
Because it's fairly new, but I should have probably got myself a better quality one, honestly. Well, normally you don't want to drift that turn, but I mean, I didn't wreck. This shortcut doesn't always work. And there were a few different ways to take that one. And then, the big shortcut, 82%. Now, I do know that some other people have their own little ways on this shortcut, but this is my personal one. And It doesn't always work like you want every time, like I want to be further right on that. That's okay. Oh goodness, not with this car, this thing slid out and into the trees. Okay. Anyway. Don't. Oh, that's gonna be short. So when you don't land on the road on this shortcut, you kind of have to drive back around to get on the road. Depending on where you are, it can be easy like that, or it might take a little bit longer. It still saves time.
Yeah, when you're done with this, I will be looking at the live stream version. I want the edit version. Okay,
I
like
know.
check.
I'll end the stream, start up an actual just recording. I'll edit that and I'll send it to you. I'll edit out basically everything that isn't shortcuts. Oh goodness, that was bad. So there's that one. That oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12. Like 15 or so shortcuts that I use. I know that there are others that have shortcuts that probably go way more off-roading, like it should be a rally race instead, but that's beside the point. And that's more back when the back on track glitches used to work, which I didn't even know that was a thing back then either. That last one was a dangerous shortcut, and this one is useless without Nitro Chemist, because it slows you down so much. And with this car tuned the way it is, it slides too much. What do you think? 95%? I got I got a minute and 20 seconds to pass the finish line to be sub 30, sub 29, sorry. Think I'm gonna make it?
Yep.
It's gonna be tight as hell though. Oh, I was not paying attention. Okay, that was actually really cool. Completely accidental and totally not useful, but cool. Oh, it's Ian. Ian's the one that commented, and you don't even know what he wanted. He said, "Star insert." Yeah. Freaking idiot. So, what did you think of that ending by accident that I had?
It was. It's pretty odd. It's odd. I give you that. I don't
Oh,
even.
odd.
I don't even have words for it. Like, like how the fuck?
It was completely accidental.